Hot coffee. Oh, because it's delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Get back to your boy Muzzy McGee. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here. I had a break and I had a really weird day scheduling wise, and so I was able to get here earlier than I was supposed to be. And then I ended up getting here earlier than I was supposed to be because I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a nap. And I took a nap, and I was like, feel good, but I'll take another nap. So it ended up a nap should have only taken me 15 minutes. It ended up taking me a little bit over an hour, and I was like, well, I guess that is what it is. Which I didn't end early, but I was done basically around 3:30 p.m. So being here at this late was not planned. But it does happen, guys. Sometimes you just your body just tells you, sometimes you just need to take a little bit of a break. So I was able to do that today after the sleeplessness that I had last week, which was unbelievably difficult. I had a 12 or 13-hour day last week, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is, guys. So I just want to say hi, welcome, and thank you for coming and joining me on the channel today. Welcome, thank you for joining. For those of you who've never joined the channel before, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. As soon as I get this open so I can show, I've got to make sure that I have this open on my channel in case in the event that something strange should happen, which is often the case in the sense that I have had on several occasions, on more than once, where the actual channel I cannot for some reason get access to the chat, so I can't see people posting. So I always, now from that point forward, I always keep my phone open onto the Muzzy McGee channel so that I can make sure I can see all this stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this channel. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. For those of you who are confused about what I am trying to do or build here, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick so that you guys know what it's all about. So the channel is about 4 things. And the first 2 things, well, the channel is basically, this is my channel, this is what I'm trying to build. It's about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is about the practicing. It's about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. And the second part is about is about the improvisation section, which is where I will improv, and hopefully you will join me with that as well. So the first part is about me practicing, it's about us practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. It's about us getting from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, at which point I will be able to create some kind of spreadsheet or something so that we can define what that actually means. Now, with that being said, the practice sessions will be broken down into this particular structure. We'll do warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different clicks a week, as well as different cover songs we're going to use for promotional uses on the channel, provided that you want to take those things out so people, when they check out the promotional stuff, or they'll say, oh, well, this is this level, they'll see the cover song and be like, oh, well, let's see what they do in the practice session, see what we need to do to get to that level of playing to be able to play that kind of song. The second part will be about the improvisational stuff, so the improvisational practice session, which is about me improving on the live stream and you basically being able to listen and judge me, so you have to run a judgment. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing. If I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad. You can also suggest me, as well as in the practice session as well, what different influencers and different other exercises we can do to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. Okay? It's my hope at a certain point that you will not only just feel comfortable to comment and let me know how you feel about how I'm playing, but you will feel comfortable and confident enough where you can go into the playlist section of my channel, use those backing tracks to record yourself playing against some of the backing tracks that I have, and then that are on my channel, on the playlist section, record yourself playing against those tracks, upload that to YouTube, and then share that link with me. And hopefully, obviously, with your permission, I would very much like to discuss how you attack the fretboard using that song, how I attack the fretboard using that very same song, and how we can attack the fretboard differently so that we can get better as a collective. And the third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best possible music I can using Logic Pro X. It's about me creating the best music I can for myself, for other people, and for different filmmakers in the area. So the first part is basically I'm going to be creating, I'll be singing and songwriting, writing my own guitar parts, and creating the best stuff I possibly can for myself. So 100% of the music that I'll be putting out there every day, obviously, will be with the one intention the best intention and the strongest intention and the strongest effort of me making the best music I can. Just that's what it is. Best music I can every single day, and put that out there every single day for you to judge, to like, to hate, to love, to whatever. Putting out content every single day. The second part is obviously 90% of the music that I'll be putting, 90% of that 100% will be music I'll be creating for myself, but the other 10% will be music I'll be creating for other individual artists, or 5% will go to individual artists that are looking for music, as well as the other 5% that will be going into for filmmakers who are looking for individual movie scores. I have my own playlist section for that, so people can check that out for themselves. What was the last thing I was going to say? Lastly, basically, when people don't watch the channel, like, people don't really come on the channel in the very beginning part. When people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people comment in real time, I can see the comments and I can make those changes in real time, provided they don't cost any money, and then I can make those changes. If there are lighting issues or things like that, like I have to purchase new lights or different things like that, then those are things that will take a little while because I'm trying to generate money for the channel itself and use that money to spend on the channel. The last 15 or 20 bucks I'll be spending on the channel will be for the microphone that I'm trying to get for the channel. That will help me create a better sound and have less of that delay or that lag that keeps happening. For whatever reason, that's the hope that it will actually reduce or completely eradicate that particular problem so we can move on to other things, streaming across other platforms, or adding the things in the background so that people can see the things without me actually having to hold up the book. Like if I'm doing a chord book, or if we're doing chords, I can put the chords in the background so people can see that. But the problem is I don't want to add 15, 20 things at once because I'm already dealing with a couple technical issues, and as much as I want to continue to move forward, the best way to move forward is to create an environment where I'm not having 15, 20 problems at once, and then it'd be like trying to fix each one of them is like finding a needle in a haystack. So that's why we're doing with that. The second thing I ask people to do is, I'm in a period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory. What does that mean? I don't have enough subscribers to get with the YouTube partnership program, and I don't have enough subscribers to get with the Amazon affiliate program, which is why I ask people to donate to the channel. I will add that to the chat section. Again, I will be adding my coffee account to the chat section. It is in the description of my account, but if you'd like to donate $1 or more to the account, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I understand it is a tough time for everybody economically, and as annoying as it is, and as sad as it is for me to ask people to do that, the problem is that in order for me to build this channel correctly, there has to be some kind of revenue source. But again, my whole goal is to make this channel, or make at least the live stream part of this channel, as free for you and as free for me as possible, which is net zero, which would basically be the equivalent of whatever private lessons are today. I know when I was playing, they were about 20, 30 bucks every half hour. So I was getting that for an hour, literally. If I was getting that in basically a day, I'd be able to cover every one of the costs, be able to put, make sure I have enough put behind the whatever thing could break or whatever. Last year I had an issue with where I had to use my phone as a wireless hotspot, and it cost me a little bit more money on my phone. But again, I'm just trying to build this thing. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, it's my coffee account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will add it to the description of the channel. You don't have to donate, but if you'd like to, it would be very helpful. The second way you can help out is really it's an indirect financial way. And the way that it happens is you use my referral friend links for cryptocurrency websites. I'm on all 4 of these cryptocurrency websites. There's one that's for Binance, Coinbase, eToro, and Bitpanda, and I use all of them pretty regularly, but one I'm on religiously, which is basically Binance, because it's the easiest one, in my opinion, to use. It's one of my favorites. They all have different perks for different reasons. So if you get involved with those, if you want to get involved with those, want to get your feet wet in the pool of cryptocurrency, I recommend all of them. I share my passion for guitar people, and I'm very, very passionate about cryptocurrency trading. I'm idealistic about cryptocurrency as a whole, as to what it signifies for the Web 3.0 and all things of that nature. That's why I'm a very big fan of it. And so basically, if you're age eligible and you want to get involved, it does help out with the channel in the following way. You purchase cryptocurrency, it's like the refer a friend program at a bank. Whatever they offer you, whatever that platform offers you, whether it be 20 bucks cash back, 100 bucks cash back, 100 bucks off trading fees, 20 bucks off trading fees, whatever the promotion there is doing for the moment, they do promotions all the time. So I don't even say what they are because they change every 2-3 weeks. They always change. So whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, much like I did last year when I bought my G1X, exactly like I did last year when I bought my G1X multi-effects processor. That's how it helps out with the channel. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can. But you have to be age eligible, and you have to be regionally eligible, means your region allows you to trade cryptocurrency, and you're over the age of 18, and which my channel normally is for those people over that age. if you decide that's not for you, it's just not for you, guys. It's just not. If you don't want to do it, if you don't even want to check it out, you don't have to. But it does help out with the channel. Lastly, right before we get into this today, guys, if you the easiest, freest way to help out with the channel is really just to help me by growing the channel by just subscribing across all platforms. Subscribing to me across all platforms. Excuse me. I'm currently on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and that's outside of YouTube. Okay, I'm going to be adding a Discord channel at a certain point. I have a Discord channel for my own personal stuff, but I'm making one for my channel here. If you want to get involved with that, you can. But subscribing to me across all platforms is the second freest way, outside of obviously subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's the second freest way to help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I'm going to add like I said before, I'm going to add this real quick just so that you have it, just so you have it. It's my coffee account. And again, I apologize for sounding groggy, as I said before, and I'll say it again. I took a nap. It happens. I get sleepy sometimes, and I'm thankful that I'm able to take naps from time to time when I get little holes in my work schedule because of as I said before, some of the stuff that's happening with people who are leaving or coming to the positions we are filling. I've had to fill a bunch of other positions while we are in the process of searching for other employees to get this stuff done. Let me just take this out real quick. Here is there you go. This is my coffee account, so you can check that out if you'd like to. Here is a link, and there's a link to Lick of the Week. Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying is that I've had a couple of holes in my schedule here and there. I have those from time to time. They're not going to be really planned. And although I had planned on coming here about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, I did not because I decided to myself, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take a nap, and that's what I did. Because I was tired. Last week, I got really, I went really hard last week. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take myself a little nap. Shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you for being here today. I know that it's tough to always be here every single day. I know it's tough for me to be here every single day, but that's a promise. It's a commitment I made to myself, to my craft, and so that's what I'm going to continue to keep doing. So yeah. Yeah. First things first. Number one, I do curse on this channel. You will hear me, especially when I get frustrated. I will say things like shit and fuck. I just do. I don't find anything particularly terrible about that, but again, that's why I have my channel set to a specific age. If you want to, if that is an actual obstacle, and this makes it really, really hard for me, because if that's an actual obstacle for you to watch my channel, as much as I hate saying this may not be the channel for you. And that's coming from somebody who is absolutely in absolute need of subscribers. I just need them. It's the freest way I can make this channel free for you and free for me as possible. And so, but I'd rather be upfront and honest with people about my cursing and my swearing on this channel than people just being like, oh my God, you cursing stuff about this, I didn't know this about this. And it's like, no, I curse. Most of the people I recommend curse because most musicians curse like sailors. That is what it is, guys. I don't know what to tell you. That's definitely a part of our process. Getting frustrated mad at our instrument is a regular thing. As you know, musicians are weird. We're a weird group of people. It just is what it is. Secondly, let's see. I'll just say this. If you have any serious questions, I just ask that you wait to the very end to ask them, but not because if there anything more than just hi and bye or just 1 or 2 sentence questions. I ask you to ask those off stream by either Facebooking me or adding me on Instagram and DMing me, whatever it was, Facebook messaging. Ask those channels off chat, and yeah, there's one more thing. I always keep forgetting this one. Doesn't matter. Can't seem to remember it now. Not important. It is important, but it's not coming to me right now. So I'm going to work on. We're going to start. We should get started. When it comes to me, it will come to me, and then I will remember it then. I'm groggy because I did not, I just woke up from a nap, so that makes sense that I am being very forgetful. My head is in a cloud. And that's what happens when you nap. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret, starting in this first position, right channel. So, what I was going to say is, yeah, this is about us not moving our hand and trying not to do what I'm repurposing the word muffin top for, which is repurposing it by saying that basically, you know, I'm a husky guy, so I kind of muffin top sometimes, but like, you know, with your fingers is not having your fingers spill over onto the strings, unintentionally muting them when they should be ringing out. So that's what I call muffin top. So we're going to try not to muffin top, and we're going to try to play this exercise to the best of our abilities. Let's go. Muffin top just a little bit, and I know I skipped the string. I'm feeling much more confident with that particular exercise. I don't mean to sound in a cocky way. I'm just starting to feel more comfortable, more confident with my ability to play that particular exercise. And I'm getting it very hard because I felt like I was having to tell my brain to tell my fingers, like literally, move or stay put. Like, it was like my brain, literally, because it wasn't making that neuronal connection between my brain, my hand, my pinkies. So that was not happening. It is happening more now, which is a good sign. It means the exercise is taking, we're making those connections, and it's happening. So that's good. Let's get right into the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. And I call it the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise because it literally is in the style of Bite of the Mosquito, the song, which is basically Flight of the Bumblebee for the guitar. And if you don't know what Flight of the Bumblebee is for guitar, I don't know what to tell you. It's one of the most, if not one of the most, it's one of the most famous songs on guitar, on trumpet, or in music ever played. It's, you've heard it, for sure. So let's go. We're at 90 beats per minute? No, we're at 105. I gotta turn up this tempo. Gotta turn up. Turn up like the vegetable. Let's go. Confidently played through those mistakes, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, playing through mistakes, confident or not, are still mistakes. But they sounded less like mistakes because I was confidently able to play them without stopping in the middle of them or trying to double pick a string by accident. So, confidence up, skill set on that one, not down, but not up either. So really, it's not a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's really more like this. So it's like, anyway. Let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret. So this is going to be a spider pattern, but moving up and down the fretboard. 105 beats per minute is tough for me to do, but we're going to keep trying and keep plugging and chugging away until we get to it. Until we get after it. Do we get it right? That's the phrase I want to use. sound went up, and it did not sound great. Again, that is what it is, guys. We were going to keep moving through this exercise, and we're going to keep working on it. Like I said, we started with 105 beats per minute about a week ago. A little over a week ago. Yeah, a little over a week ago. And so we're going to keep working. 105 beats per minute is not my strong suit at this point, and that is going to come with time. So we're not going to beat ourselves up, especially not today on a Monday. So let's keep it going, guys. Thanks for joining me. Happy Monday. Oh, right. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday, y'all. Let's get it. I'm going to pin this. So hundreds for all you guys for being here. Let's keep it going. Pin that message. There we go. Now we're going to go right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I think of the last thing I was supposed to say earlier. Let's see. We need to talk this metronome. No, we need to take the metronome down because we're going to work on the sweep picking exercise. We're working Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. And again, Brandon Dion curses on his channel. I recommend him highly because he is an incredible instructor. He's hilarious to me. And I hope that he would be funny too. But I know some people find cursing to be offensive. But again, he is awesome. I love his stuff. I love what he puts out. I think he's hilarious. And most people watching this channel anyway should be 18 or above because that's what I have my channel set to. I don't know if it's 18 or above, but it says this channel is not for, it's age restricted. It's the word that's used. It says, should this channel be age restricted? And I said yes. So I have that usually checked off every day. You know, in the beginning, the first 3 or 4 sessions, first 3 or 4 live streams of the day, I didn't have it checked off because I didn't know you could check it off. I didn't know it was one of the buttons. Then I saw it afterwards, and I realized I was cursing in my other videos, and I was like, oh, I should do this before I get in trouble. Yeah. So, let's see. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can work this out. Yeah, it's not coming to me. All right, now. Let's keep trying. Brandon Dion's exercise from first to 16th fret. We're gonna play Brandon Dion's exercise at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute. Then we're gonna go sweep picking exercise. Numero uno. Let's go. So 80 beats per minute did not sound great, guys. It did not sound great. Again, we're not beating ourselves up because it is what it is. We're going to keep fighting through these exercises and trying to do the best job we can. And also, beating yourself up doesn't really solve the issue. It's a general rule of thumb. Getting better requires that you take painstaking work to try to get to it. And if you're going to just beat yourself up, you're going to waste time doing that instead of doing what you should be doing, which is practicing. So let's go. Identifying and trying to ameliorate the problem. The dream of the 90s is alive in Portland. If you don't know what that is, and you don't know nothing about no Portlandia, then y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as hell. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. I know there's not a lot of people on the channel right now, but shout out to those of you who are. You know, we're not always going to be able to make it here on a timely basis. We're not always going to have we're not always going to have people that are here every single day, except for me, hopefully. So we're going to keep working on that. We're at 100 beats per minute, I believe. Just screw that up. We did not. I did not screw that up. We're at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. 100 sounded better than 80, and 80 wasn't better than 80 wasn't very good, but the best one today was by far and away 90 beats per minute. I don't know why that is. It is happening again. I don't know why. It got really cold last week, and I have no idea why. It's temperature's gone up a little bit this week, and so there's a mosquito in my room somewhere, and it keeps eating me. I don't know where it is. I hope it does not follow me again to bite me. See how I changed that right there at the very end? That's how I did that. So smart. 80 beats per minute, guys. Live alone. It's not sad. Shout out to all you guys for being here, man. What was it again that we were going to do? We're doing sweep picking exercise number 1, which I work on all the time. For some reason, I'm still really terrible at it because sweep picking is very hard. Beats per minute. 80 sounded It was really meh. You know that feeling. The meh. nursery bite right there. My bad, y'all. 100 beats per minute. 90 did not sound great. It sounded terrible. It wasn't even meh. It was terrible. Let's try it again. 100 beats per minute. Well, 100, ironically enough, sounded the best of the bunch. Not really ironically enough, because usually 100 is 100 and 110 is usually my sweet spot in most songs, most things in general. But it just did not sound great overall today, guys. It just did not. We're not having a good Monday when it comes to sweep picking. Okay? We did do pretty good on some of the other earlier exercises, but again, the sweep picking one just didn't come out good today. We're going to have moments like that. We just are, okay? The important thing is that we play through it and we work hard to try to make the changes that we need to make to get to the next level. So we're at 105 beats per minute, guys. Once you start working on the scales, we're doing the A sharp, B flat major scale, following that up with the B major scale. And then we're going right into the A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale after taking the tempo down on 100 beats per minute to go right into the terrible Australian accent again, right into the A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale. And we'll follow that up with the B minor pentatonic scale. Again, the 1, 3, 5 stretch is really hard. We're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get it good. So let's go. Second position, B major, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, B major scale, 105, or A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, B major, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, B major scale, 105, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I don't know why I keep screwing that up. Of the A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. I don't know why I keep messing that up today. Into the B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's hopefully I can say this one correctly. We're going to keep pushing forward on that one, guys. Shout out to all you guys who are still here. Hundreds for all of you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all of you. Let's get it going. B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm not trying my eyes to be pretentious. I'm just doing it to try to make sure I'm understanding with my brain where the scales are. I look down too much at my fretboard, so I'm trying to do things to correct that problem. And that's one of them. Third position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Once you skip one of those notes, it's really hard to figure out where it is. So that's why I keep doing this. Sixth position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, the octave position, no, not the eighth position, the seventh position of the B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, or the eighth position, my bad, of the B major scale, on 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Was I'm trying to turn down the tempo here. I'm trying to figure out what I was supposed to tell you guys at the beginning. But my sleepy brain is just not figuring this out right now, guys. I'm at 100 beats per minute. Will it come to me now, or no? Will it come to me? Will it come to me? Will it conjure? Can I conjure it up in my mind to remember the question I was going to, the question statement I was going to make at the beginning of the channel? No? I'm only hearing crickets in my mind, so clearly that whatever I'm doing isn't working. Remember this at the very end of the video. Watch what that happens. Let's go right to the minor pentatonic scales. Guys, we've taken it Dionunda down 150, from 105 beats per minute to 100 beats per minute, and now we're going to work on the minor pentatonic scales. Starting with the A sharp B flat minor pentatonic scale after I have some of this walk. You guys, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for being a part of what I'm trying to build here. Every time you guys watch the channel, I would really love it if you could like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you decide not to, being here and watching the videos is a very helpful way to help me grow this channel. I'm thankful for all you guys for being here. I'm thankful for all you guys helping me out with this channel. And yeah, let's get it popping. First position, A sharp B flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. sorry, fifth position, B minor pen, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Position or the octave position of the A sharp, B flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Gentlemen, we're going to finish up the scales with the B minor pentatonic scale, starting in the first position, obviously after I get some of this coffee. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming. Some more of this coffee. Maybe my brain will simultaneously remember what I was supposed to say in the beginning. It's really not that hard. Let me give it 1 minute, 10 seconds here. Let's see if I can think of it. Ridiculous. This is crazy. Can you remember it? Something wrong with my brain. Let's go. First position. Use steps to not clear. Second position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, I promise you, I'm just doing my best. I'm shutting my eyes just to try to make sure. I don't know what else to do besides look away, but I'm really trying not to look at the screen either to make sure that I know my fingers are trying to connect with my brain to try to tell my brain where those notes are on the fretboard, so I'm not looking down at it. I've noticed beforehand, I'm doing a lot of looking down, and it's not helping me as a guitar player. It looks stupid. When you're playing live, it's a little bit different because when you're standing up, a little bit downward. Nobody's can see it, but the best way to play is to know your fretboard. It's memorized so well that you know it by touch. So that's what I'm trying to do. Third position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. pause for a second here. Let's see if I can do this. One second, guys. Hey, girl. Hey, I'm in the middle of my live stream. Can I call you back?
Yeah, bye.
Your son loves you. Bye. I will say it again. I will say it again, guys. I don't care what you're doing. I don't feel bad about doing it, and I'm not going to feel bad. I'm going to tell you the same thing. If your family calls, I don't care what you're doing. You answer the phone. I do that on this channel. I don't want to answer the phone call when I'm in the middle of these sessions. But if my family calls, I'm going to pick up, and I think you should do the same thing. That's what I would say. We're in the 5th position. Let me just go back to 4th. Let me go. Scale, 100% scale. The 6th position, the octave position, the B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute scale. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the Find the Note. For those of you who don't know what Find the Note is exactly what it sounds like. It is an exercise that was recommended by Joe Satriani, a very famous conservatory kid / guitar player, guys. Shout out to all you guys for being here. And this is exactly what you think it is. We're finding the note, same note on all the strings across the entire fretboard, because that is the next level we have to get to, is understanding where those are at any given moment. So, yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it. You can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I just want to say thank you for being here regardless. But it is helpful to the channel. It helps me get towards my goal of making this channel net free, net zero, which means it's free for me, as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. Again, you don't have to, but it would be awesome if you could. Thanks for being here, guys. Happy Monday. Let's find the notes. We know that we're always going to be in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. You should know that as an intermediate guitar player. That is standard tuning. So now that we know the notes of all the open strings on the guitar, we can find the other notes. So as the other notes, as we figure that out, so E, we got the E here, we got the F here, we got the G here, we got the A here, we got the B here. That's the note we're trying to find. The B note. So now that we know the B is on the 7th, if you know where the note, to find the note on the exact same string, you add 12 to that number. So if you're on the 7th fret, you add 12 to the 7th fret, you get 19. And that's how you find this octave position on the exact same string. But if you only knew 19, you subtract 12 from that number, obviously you get its position below the 12th fret. It is that simple, guys. It's basic math. On the high E string, it's going to be the exact same thing as the bottom E string. That deals with physics and the stretch and tension of strings and sounds and the vibrational patterns it makes at that frequency. That's exactly what that is. It's physics. I don't know how to explain it to you more than that, because I'm not a physics guy. That's what it is. So we're at 7 and 19 on the bottom string, which puts us at exactly 7 and 19 on the high string. Okay? So we're going back to the 7th and 9th on the bottom string. Then we're going to go to the 8th string, which puts us back to 2 and 14. We know that because we've been finding this string for the last week or so. Again, you add 12 to 2, you get 14. You subtract 12 from 14, you get 2, guys. Very simple math. Add 12 or subtract 12. If you're below the 12th fret, you add 12. If you're above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that fret number. And that's how you find position above and below on the exact same string. That's simple. Back to the E string. Puts us at 7 and 19. Puts us at 7 and 19 on the high E string. Then we go to the B string, and if you know, the string is already in B, and because when you play an open string, if you play it open, and that's in the same note that you're trying to find, we consider that note 0. So you add 12 to 0, and you get 12. You subtract 12 from 12, and you get 0. There you go. So we're playing open and 12 on the B string. It's that simple, okay? Now back to 7 and 19 on the A string. On the E string, my bad. Now back to 7 and 19 on the low E string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which puts us at 2 and 14 on the low E string. Yes, the low E string is the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, and then we know that we are at 9 and 21. Again, you add 12 to 9, you get 21. You subtract 12 from 21, you get 9. Guys, it's very simple stuff. Let's go back to the A string, which puts us at 2 and 14, and then back to 7 and 19 on the A string, or the low E string, my bad. This 7 and 19 on the high E string. Then we're going to go to right to open 12 on the B string. Then to 4, then 16 on the G string. Add 12 to 4, you get 16. Subtract 12 from 16, you get 4, guys. Simple stuff. Now we're going to go to the D string, which puts us back to, you guessed it, 9 and 21. We're almost finished here, guys, with this exercise. Now we're going to go right into the 2 and 14 on the A string. Then back to, let me try that. I don't want to sound like that with my hands. It's got to sound good. Then back to 7 and 19 on the bottom of each string. And then I really like ending this exercise in the dumbest way possible, but it's really fun. Me, personally, I like to go. I don't know why I like doing that. Just really like doing it. It's fun. It's like cheesing, as they said in South Park. It's cheesing because it is fun to do. Yeah. So shout out to all you guys that are here. If you haven't done so already, I would very much love it if you could go ahead and like the channel, like the videos, maybe subscribe to the channel. If you please, if you don't want to, again, you do not have to. It is helpful to the channel. I'm thankful that you guys are here regardless. Happy Monday to the rest of you guys who are here and still working on these exercises with me right now, okay? We're going to do the least fun stuff today, which is obviously the chords. And we have to do what I like to call the 7th chords. Not like what I like to call them, but that's what they actually are. We have to do these 7th chords and the minor 7th chords. I hate doing these, which probably means a lot of times when you hate doing something, it's something that you have to work even harder on. So yeah, we have to dedicate this time to this because we're going to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Having an overwhelming and domineering command of the chords is an absolute necessity. I don't care if you're playing piano, I don't care if you're playing violin or understanding these. Well, you don't play chords on a violin. I guess you can. I don't think people really do. But at the same time, if you're playing an instrument that you can play chords on, understanding chords is very important. With drums, it's like learning fills. Like, I'm sure learning fills is not fun. You gotta learn them at a slow tempo, and you gotta do this, that, and the other. But at the same time, if that's what it takes to get to the next level, that's what we're gonna do. And on this channel, I'm not gonna skimp on us working on this exercise because I want to get better, and I want you to join me on my journey to get better, either watching me or joining me on my journey. So I hope that you will. We're going to work right on these chords, and again, I said I was going to post these in the background, but I'm dealing with some phasing issues that are with respect to my microphone. And I have a microphone. Here it is. It is in this pouch. Okay, it's a condenser mic, and I'm hoping that will solve the problem. I'm buying a stand for it with the last bit of money I'm going to spend on this channel. I've got to spend probably in the ballpark of $1,500 in this channel. So far, I said I'm capped the limit. I'm going to make this one last purchase with OBS and see how that works out. We will figure out that from there. So until the channel starts generating revenue, and the easiest way for that to happen is for you to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so that we can make money come out of YouTube and sponsorship pockets, as opposed to having other people ask people to donate to the channel, which I find absurd, especially during this time of like absolute economic disparity. It seems absurd for me to ask people for that, but again, I got to build this channel. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing the best I can. If anybody has any other suggestions, I'm all ears, man. I really am. I'm all ears to what I can do to make this more a channel where I'm not directly, like, outside of sponsorships and partnership programs. I don't know how else to do it. I don't know. Any suggestions would be very much appreciated. Anyway, these are the chords we're doing. Again, you're going to see these. Okay, we're doing the 7 chords and the minor 7 chords, and then we're going to do the B major 7 chords, followed by the B major chords and the B minor 7 chords. Starting with the A sharp, B flat chords. Again, you see it's written as B flat, but B flat and A sharp are sonically identical. I will say it again, they are sonically identical. Again, guys, I don't know why I showed you that one. I showed you the wrong one. These are the 7 chords. Is that the one I showed you? I'm looking at the augmented and diminished one, and I'm wondering if I turned the book, but if I didn't, I didn't. So let me go see if I can turn the page so you can see the bottom half of the B minor 7 chords, which are up here at the top. You can see these two right now. Okay? There you go. We're going to get right into that. And we're going to keep pushing forward, guys. Let's go. Yes, this is annoying. This is the most boring part of the session, guys. If you can stick through this part of the session, you've made it. If you've done the first part, you can stick through this part. The ending is a piece of cake. If you want to, I already posted the lick of the week for those of you who just want to check out the lick of the week, see what we're working on today. Again, the licks of the week are basically the licks that I have posted. We've done months before. So 1 month we're going to do new licks of the week, and the next month we're going to go over the other licks of the week that we've learned in the past. Because having these licks of the weeks in your back pocket is like extremely important when you're making when you're working on improvisational music. They're just little nuggets you can have, little fillers you can have to put here and there when you need them. So let's get right to it. We're going to work on do the 7 chords. We're doing the melody, the inside, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. We're going to do the same thing with B flat minor chords, and we're going to go into other things like that. Again, A sharp and B flat are sonically identical. Positionally identical, meaning that if you play a B7 chord that sounds like this, B flat 7 chord that sounds a little something like this right here. Guess what A sharp sounds like? It's the same position and the same chord. The only difference is if you are reading sheet music, it's notated differently. That is all as a guitar player you need to know. If you have any questions about that, like I said before, feel free to shoot me questions via DM on Instagram or on Facebook, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I haven't uploaded my email account yet because I am worried about how much I'm going to get spam mail if I post that. So anyway, let's get right to it. To the inside chords, it sounds a little something like this right here.
show the rhythm chords that sound like this, right? Sure, let's go. And here. Bar it off. At the beginning. Bar. Then we're right here. Here. Right here. Then right here with the pink. Bar off. Then right here. And then right here. Let's go again right here. We skirt now, let's get to it. Don't skirt. Then we're gonna bar this shit out right here. And then with pinky, obviously, then we're gonna move right to this one right here, which I, for some reason, cannot get right on the first try. And then right here. Right here again. Right here. And then right here. Nope. It's here. No, it's here. There we go. And here. Okay. Let's go one more time, okay? And here. And here. Here. Right here. And then we are. Right here. And then from here to pinky. The bar. And this E. Right here. Now let's get to the bottom 4 string chords. Guys, if you're still with me, you're amazing. Okay? I'm surprised that there's anybody here. Because I know that this stuff just sucks. There's nothing fun about what we're doing right now. It's just, if you're going to get better, there's no way around it. There just isn't. And as much as I would like to make this as fun as I possibly can, which I'm going to try my best to do so, because learning chords just sucks, this is what it's going to be until we can figure out a fun way to do it. So I'm going to try to keep looking, keep asking people questions, and try to figure out how we can make learning chords as fun as possible and as memorable as possible, because the quicker we can learn them, the quicker we can move on to things. But this is foundational. It's like as foundational as doing free throws and doing line drills and doing, cardio. What do they call it when you're in off-season training, when you're doing conditioning? It's as important as all those things. You got to do them all the time. Nobody wants to do them. Nobody wants to do layups. They don't want to do layup drills, They don't want to do free throws. They don't want to just sit there and shoot threes. They want to play a game. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's more fun than the others, obviously, but at the same time, this is that equivalent. This is fundamental. It's foundational. We got to get through it. So let's go right to these bottom 4 string chords, guys, and we'll move right to the B flat minor chords, B major, and then B minor 7 chords. We'll get through these, guys. We got about 15 minutes with this. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's go again. right into these B minor, B flat minor 7 chords, guys. Let's go. Melody chords. Cannot pronounce your name, my friend. I apologize, but I love that question. I'm going to ask you if you could to subscribe to add me on Instagram or on Facebook, so that way I can answer that question with a full and considerate response. The problem is when I ask people, that's why I ask people to save some of their questions to the very end if they can. So this question is, what do I want to do if I want to start improving my solos? As of right now, I think the things that you need to understand is you need to understand chord progressions. You need to understand licks. Working on licks will help you have these little special, beautiful nuggets that you can have in your pocket that you can take out in the solo whenever you want. And learning scales. Learning scales are the most foundational. Learning scales and chords are the two most foundational things you can do if you're trying to get better at improvisational music. There's no substitute, guys. That's why we work on them on this channel, because I'm trying to get better at improvisational music. Not just because I want to be an improvisational musician, but because if you're doing a sit-in session with anybody, or if you're playing with a new band, or you're doing this, that, and the other, you don't want to get writer's block, or if you're writing music at your own computer, understanding how chords work and scales work together is the best way to get better at improvisational stuff. There's just no substitute. I wish there was. It would make this a lot easier, my channel a hell of a lot less boring, at least my live stream part of the session a hell of a lot less boring. But if you have any questions like this, man, I would love for you to send me a message on Instagram, so that I can send you maybe some materials, some things that you can use personally. I'd be more than happy to send it to you if you just add me on Instagram. But again, if you haven't done so already, I would love it very much if you guys could go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel. That would be really helpful. Which scale should I learn, honestly? Okay. Obviously, there's pentatonics, minor pentatonics, learning your major scales and all their modes. Once you know all the major scales, you basically know all the modes. The modes are basically where you just change the root note, whatever the root note is on your, whatever the root note is, you change that position, and it's hard for me to explain right now. But again, email me that question, or not email me, DM me that question, man. I promise you I will get back to you. I do not have time on a live stream session to do so because of the time restrictions, which is why I ask people to just add me on Instagram so I can answer those questions. But I appreciate the question, man. Understand that I'm not being dismissive. I just the live stream is really just for us to get through the practices together. The questions that I ask people to ask is really to postpone those to, or at least push them into the Instagram, into my DM, so I can answer you and I can give you a full and considerate response when I have the actual time to do so. But I appreciate the question, man. I hope that you will add me on Instagram so that I can really answer that question, because I love getting questions like this, especially which ones you can play. You need to know your major scales, your modes, and your pentatonics. That's all I can say right now. Majors, minors, well, your minors are involved with that. So basically, your majors, all the modes, all the major modes, and all the pentatonics. You just need to know. They're major and minor pentatonics too, for those of you who are wondering. I use a book called The Guitar Grimoire. I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program, so I'm not I'm advertising a book that I love very much, but I'm not going to make a dime off of it. But again, that is what it is. I love this book, and I would recommend it. I rock with that book till the wheels come off. Let's get right to it, guys. We're going to go right into the B flat minor 7 chords, guys. Let's keep it moving here. I apologize. Again, if you have any serious questions like that, great questions. I love them. Just add them, send them to me on Instagram, because that's when I can really answer those questions. We're going to move right on through these exercises. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Monday. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. If not, I'm happy you're here either way, so thanks for that. I know that came out condescending, but I'm really, really thankful. You have no idea. I had a really great week with subscriptions and just people being here last week. It just made me feel all sorts of warm and fuzzy on the inside. Oh, this is a hard one. That's a really tough one. Let's get right into these rhythm chords, bottom 4 string chords before we move right into the B major and B minor 7 chords, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm glad that you guys are here. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep going. I do have the lick of the week up there. For those of you who want to check it out, just see what it is, see what it's about. We're going to work on that as soon as we finish these chords, okay? Let's go. Not doing what they want. Or my fingers not doing what I want them to do is what I meant to say. Now the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this, right? Sure. guys, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate all you guys for being here. I hope that you guys are still rocking with me, still working on your scales and working on your chords with me. I hope that you're progressing with me. If not, I hope that you are watching the channel and saying to yourself, wow, I really hope this guy does what he's supposed to do, what he wants to do in this lifetime because he's working really hard. I hope you're saying that to yourselves too. You guys, we're going to start with the B7 chords and the B minor 7 chords to start with and finish up with them. We're going to get done with these, and then we're going to move right on to the lick of the week. The lick of the week, as I've said before, is already into the chat, or into the chat. I posted it. Not a lot of people have commented in the chat section today. It does happen. Here's the second part of that. They're at the very, very top. Those are the ones we're working on. And we're going to get right to it. We're going to get right to it. Guys, I'm lucky and so thankful that you guys are here today. If you haven't done so already, I would very much love it if you could like and comment, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already. If you have, thank you. If you have not, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't want to, that's okay. Just thank you for stopping by either way. Either way, these numbers are really helpful for my channel. Like I said before, my overall goal is to make this channel my first #1 goal is to make this channel net zero for me and for you, meaning that it is a zero cost to me. I'm still in the hole for a bunch of things I've made purchases for, so I'm hoping to get that back from advertiser-driven revenue or from YouTube, the YouTube partnership program. But in order to do that, I have to get enough subscriptions. So you can donate to the channel if you want. My donation account is up there. It's the coffee account. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Economically, it's tough for everyone. I get it. And I feel sick. I feel gross asking people. I really do. I hate it. I'd rather, I just want subscriptions so that I can just move up in the level and just get YouTube and other sponsorship deals so that they can pay for that and not other people. Something seems oddly gross about it. Even when you're doing your own business, it feels gross asking people for money, especially knowing that it's like that the economic system, the economic situations happening right now is so terrible. It just feels gross. It just feels gross. Anyway, we're gonna get right into these B7 chords, guys. Enough of the grossness. We're gonna get right into them. Let's go. Half of the bar chord. I call it mini bar and big bar. There's a mini bar. That was a big bar. One more time, let's go. Let's go to these inside chords. Let's go. It's the B7 inside chords.
add this one right here. Let's go. Here. Right here. Take your time. Then right here. As soon as I get this one right, let's see. Nope. Bottom 4 string chords, guys. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Play blues solo. Solo like really quickly, but then I gotta get back to the chords. But you gotta subscribe if I do it. Is that fair? I gotta see you say fair. I get the light, I get the hearts. Is that what you said for the hearts? Let me see if I can do one real quick. Let me see. That's a little blues solo. It's a little one, and you get to see that when I do the improvisational stuff, dude. I wish you guys would stay here for this. Anyway, you get to see me, you get to judge me, sit on your throne of judgment, and listen to me improv every single day. It's towards the end of the session. I'm gonna get right back to these chords, guys, because we are almost finished. As much as it sucks and it pains me to do these chords, we have to learn them. We just have to, okay? So let's get through this. We're almost done. We're going to run through these bottom 4 string chords one more time, and then we're done, okay? We're done with the bottoms. We're done with the 7 chords. We've got to do the B minor 7 chords, and then we're finished with that. The lick of the week I've already posted into the channel. It's in the chat. I haven't had a lot of people chat today. Not a lot of chatty chat people. So you want to check that out? It's up there. You can see it. It's right by it. And here's the link to the lick of the week. And right below that is Instagram to Antonio Vicero's Instagram account. The specific song, more precisely. B minor 7 chords. Let's go.
is really cool if you can pull it off, but trying to slide to that chord or just go to that chord right away is in my opinion, is one of the hardest things I've had to do. That is a weird fucking stretch, man. I'll tell you that much right now. Sorry for the cursing. I do curse on this channel. For those of you who don't know, yeah, hopefully that is not offensive. I need as many subscriptions as possible, but at the same time, I'd rather be honest about what I'm doing and what I'm about. A lot of the people I do recommend on the channel as well curse, because musicians curse like sailors. If you know any musicians, especially the ones that are in orchestras, curse like sailors. Into the bottom 4 string chords, guys. We are done with the chords. After I finish these, we're going to run through these about 3 times a piece, and we are done. Lick of the week, then the OD solo. I still haven't found the tabs in the new one. I said that earlier. I'll get into that a little bit later. We don't back down in real life. We don't back down for no damn challenges. Come on now. We're finished with that. Now I'm so happy that we're done with that. I know you guys are too, because that shit is boring. It's boring. And there is no other way to spin it, guys. There's no other way to spin it. It is what it is, guys. Shout out to all you guys who are here. Shout out to the guy who, hopefully he did like the channel. I can't check it out right now because I just can't in the middle of the stream. We're going to work on this lick of the week. This is what it sounds like. Okay? Well, probably ask for. This is why I asked him to like wait to the end, because I'm gonna work on some of these riffs, these bluesy type riffs. So it's like. why we learn these, okay? Again, the reason why we're learning this is we have to learn up and down the fretboard, and we have to memorize, and that's why we do 1 month, where we just spend a month going over new ones, so one a week for like 4 weeks, and then we spend the next month going over literally every last one that we've ever learned. We try to do 1 or 2 a day. This is the one that we're doing today. We've only been doing 1 the last couple of weeks because I forgot to do 2 a day, and it's just reminding me right now that that's what I promised myself I would do, which means I have to be more organized. Hooray! So we got more work to do. So, but it's so important. You want to be able to play these in every key, and all you have to do is literally slide. If you're looking at the fret numbers or looking at the tablature, if you subtract 1 or subtract 2 or subtract 3 from every number you get from every number that's on there equally, it will move the whole thing downward. If you move everything down 1, subtract 1 from every one of those numbers, it will move you down a half step. If you subtract 2, it'll pull you down a whole step. If you subtract 3 from every one of those numbers, it'll take you down a whole step and a half step. And that's how you get to learning those sort of things around the fretboard. It's literally moving the same, you're playing the same thing, just in a different position. It's identical, okay? You're just subtracting 1 or adding 1 based on whatever tablature you're looking at. Or you're just moving up and down the fretboard 1 or 2 or 3 frets and playing the exact same thing with the exact same spacing. I'd love to explain this more to you guys. If you have any questions regarding any of this stuff, like I said before to other people on the chat, if you have any questions, Instagram me. Send me messages on Instagram. I'm happy to respond to those questions. I cannot promise I'll get back to them immediately, but I promise you that I will look at them, and if I can't get back to them right away, I will say, I'm in the middle of something, or I'm at work, or I'm doing something else. I will get back to you. I promise you that. Okay? So this is what it sounds like. We're going to finish up with this one. We'll run through it twice. So it's going to sound like this. On the OD polyphia riff instead of the ABC polyphia riff, because we are not, you guessed it, doing the ABC polyphia riff on the channel anymore, not in the live stream, because it doesn't make sense. We've been working on it for a really long time, and for some reason I still can't get it right. I was working on it earlier today, and I was playing it at around 80 beats per minute, and I can get it at 80 beats per minute. Problem is the tempo is at 130, and 130 is very hard. I've been playing the first part at 130 beats per minute. So it's hard. I still struggle with it, and I've been working on it for almost over a year. So now I'm working on the OD polyphia riff, and again, as I said the other day, the problem with the OD polyphia riff is that I tried to look it up the other day, and I tried to look it up today, and the person was taken down for some sort of reason. It didn't say copyright, it just said it was taken down. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about it being taken down. So I haven't found the new one of it, so I'm going to work on whatever I remember from it. So this is what it sounds like. I'm not working on this part, but. This is the part I'm working on, which is the harder one. The harder part. Not the harder part, it's just the harder part, so I don't know it. And it's... I don't know if you pick this part or not. So that's what it sounds like. So. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know how to play it, so... and this... finished with that, I'm gonna go work on the backing tracks, guys. Where's the section where we get to work on the backing tracks? Solo time, baby. Let's go. Thank you guys for joining me. We're almost at the end of our session. We're gonna work on these backing tracks and get it going. That was one of the cooler endings I had. If you've seen this before, if you watched my channel before, that was one of the ones that ended like the most, not coolest. Coolest is not the right word. Appropriate is not the right word either. Sonically, I ended on the root note, so that doesn't happen because usually I'm not paying that close attention. This one of these chords are really easy. These are E major chords, so you can play them open. So E major, B major, and F major. No minor chords. Guys, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. I'm thankful that you guys were here today. I hope that you've already done, I hope you've already commented, subscribed to the channel. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm really thankful that you guys were here, that you could be here, that you were here. Some of you were here for the entire thing. Some of you were not. Some of you were just able to stop by. And either in any case, guys, I'm thankful that you guys were here. I forgot what I was going to say in the very, very beginning of this thing. I'm telling people. I tell people that I curse in this channel. I tell people that I say their questions at the very end. I cannot remember the last question for the life of me, the last part of that. It doesn't matter. We're at the end of the session, and I figured it would come to me right now. It'll probably come to me in the middle of the night, as most of the things I forget in the daytime actually happen. I don't know if that happens to you, but sometimes when I remember something, like if it's a movie title or something like that, I'll remember it at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll wake up out of bed, sleep, and I'll be like, Eureka! Whatever. It doesn't matter. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. For those of you who are confused about it, let me go over my spiel real quick so you can understand what we're trying to do here. This channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts: the practice session and the improvisational session. Now, the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, so that we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. That is an effort for us to get better. In an effort for us to get better, we're using the structure of we're doing warm-ups, scales, warm-ups. What is this happening? Warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chord progressions, different licks of the week, different cover songs, in an effort to get better every single day. And those are that's kind of the basic structure to what we're doing. Okay, the subject could change, but as of right now, that's basically the basic structure of what we're trying to do. The content of those things will change regularly now that we're trying to get more ahead on those things. And then we have more people on the channel, so now I can, push through some of those exercises a little bit more quickly, and we can get more people on those exercises as I post them on a regular basis. Now, with that being said, the second part of the channel, the second part of the live stream, is about the improvisational stuff, which is basically where I will be improving on the channel every single day. It's my hope that you will be able to sit there on your throne of judgment and judge me on my improvisational skills, and it's my hope that you will also be able to do that every single day, okay? My hope is that, so after you judge me, tell me if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing great. Obviously the effort is to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Hopefully you feel comfortable and confident to where at a certain point you will go to the playlist section of my channel, check out the music that's up there, play to the backing tracks, record yourself playing to those backing tracks, upload a video or maybe just a sound or like an audio file if you're doing that, so we can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard. It's easier when you can see the fretboard, so that's why I tell people to record it on video. So we can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard using the same songs, and what we can do as a collective to attack the fretboard differently. Thirdly, is basically what the whole channel is about. We use those foundational skills of practice and improvisation. We use it to create the best music we can in Logic Pro X, which is the third thing. I'm creating music in Logic Pro X, and I'm going to be singing and songwriting and writing guitar parts, and I'm using my skills and my understanding of the guitar, the fretboard, and my knowledge of music theory to create the best music I can in that digital audio workstation. 100% of the music I will be putting out on a regular basis, hopefully on a daily basis, which is the plan, will be an effort for me to get better every single day. 90% of the music I'll be putting out will be music for me personally. The other 10% will be reserved for people who are looking for new music, as well as people who are looking for different people who are working in the short film industry who are looking for musical scores that they can use to write their own soundtracks to their movies with. So that's what I'm trying to do as well. It also helps me, has the added benefit of allowing me to use different dexterity, mental dexterity in my brain to create the best music I possibly can. Lastly, when people don't watch the channel serves me as where I am and where I've been and where I'm trying to go video log, because I save all these videos to YouTube. So basically what I'm trying to do is I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I don't have to do the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel, especially during these periods of economic uncertainty for a lot of people. It is as unfortunate as it is annoying that I have to ask people to donate to the channel. However, this is a business and I'm trying to build this thing brick by brick, and the only way I can do that is by getting advertised generated revenue, which is why I tell people, get as many people as you can to subscribe to this channel. Once I get those subscriptions and I'm in the YouTube partnership program and I start to build this channel the way it's supposed to be built, I can start doing less and less of that. I'm always going to ask people to donate to the channel, but I'm going to be able to do less of that if I can get sponsorship and YouTube partnership programs and get DMs, affiliate program, things of that nature. It's just helpful to the channel. Because the purpose of any business is it has to generate some kind of revenue. And the number one thing, my number one goal is to make this channel as free for you guys as possible. It's one of my number one goals, and obviously to make it as net zero for me as well. I'm making it at zero cost to me too. The only way to do that is to get people to donate or get people to get help me get to the level so I get the YouTube partnership program. So the second way you can help out with that, this is more of an indirect way. Again, that's my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to that account if you like. But if not, you can also donate in an indirect way using my cryptocurrency referral links. It works like the Refer a Friend program. Very simple. You sign up using my referral links. They offer you perks and benefits. Those perks and benefits that they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer to me and by extension this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the channel. I did it last year. I bought a G1X Zoom multi-effects processor that I have behind me. I've shown it a million times on the channel. You will hear it more and more as I upload more and more shorts and more videos, because I will use it more and more with the shorts and videos that I'll be uploading. So, yeah. I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 of my total gains into reinvest back in the platform. I will be adding this month, the month of October, I will be making a list of all the items that I want to purchase under $100, so that you guys can sort of, I want to get your input on things that I can get for what would actually help out the channel. Lastly, really the easiest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. I am currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and that's outside of YouTube. I will be adding a Discord channel very shortly. And it's my hope that you will be able to join me on those channels and that you will add me on all those channels, because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. I cannot remember for the life of me what I was supposed to say earlier, and this is really annoying because I really hate something's on the tip of your tongue and you just can't seem to get it. But that is what it is, guys. I apologize for being so forgetful and absent-minded. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the channel. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys, and this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick every single day. It's my hope to be here every single day, but I'm going to continue to build this thing every single day, build this channel every single day, and with your help, we can do it more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Monday.